All right, I'd like to welcome Jay Helgren on, one of my clients from. We were just talking about the COVID pandemic when we met, the dark times, but things have gotten brighter, for both of us. How you doing, Jay?
Doing fabulous, Justin. Good to see you.
Fantastic. And what do you do as your? If you can just kind of describe what your business model is.
You bet. I'm a self-employed sales business development consultant, and just do a lot of work with small, medium-sized companies, and also do a lot of mentoring for early career students getting into the sales field.
Great. How did we meet, and what did we work on together?
Well, boy, about 4 years ago or so, I was building a new website out with a web design company, and you were a photographer of record, one of their references and resources. So they connected us, and we put together kind of a fun photo shoot to embellish my website, which was draft a bunch of students from the University of Minnesota, their Center for Sales Leadership and Education sales team. And we had them come out for a day to their center and pretend to be an audience while I did work my magic, facilitating and leading students and mentoring, and it was a lot of fun. And one of the benefits, if you remember, was if they wanted to wear a suit and dress up for it, you were willing and able to take a headshot for them and give that to them free of charge for participating. We had to jump around a bunch of COVID hurdles, obviously, to get into the building at the time, but we had a great time, and the students did. And those photos are, I still get comments on them on my website. So it was a all around a 10 out of 10 success.
How would you say that the photos were useful for you? Obviously, you said that a few people comment on them on a regular basis, but what's been the ongoing benefit to you?
Well, especially for my sales training and early career mentoring, the photos capture exactly what I do. We took a variety of different angles and shots and settings, standing, sitting, small group, one-on-one. So when people come to my website, they just get the feel that I do this. I work with the students, and it's something I not only say but I do, and there's photo evidence of it.
Awesome. So how has that, impacted your business? Or something that you show on a regular basis to people, or is it just kind of like that intro and it gives you immediate credibility?
I think it's the intro with immediate credibility. I'm actually thinking about making more of a bigger deal of those photos we took, as I seem to lately be getting into more career mentoring for students, graduates in their 20s or so, trying to figure out which career they want to take. So I think I need to embellish that a little bit, and it's definitely on the to-do list.
Great. And a little bit self-indulgent here, but can you tell me like where you might be without the photos at this point?
Um, you know, God forbid it'd just be a bunch of stock photos with, bland, boring people on it, or cartoons or something. It was important to have me, not because I'm all about me, but it just makes it real. I I'm not a fan of websites that are obviously stock photo. I want to see the people, the person behind the business. So it makes a huge difference. Huge difference.
Do you think that people can really get a sense of who you are by when they visit your site?
I mean, it's the old picture's worth a thousand words, and the photos show exactly what I do. And then we took a couple of just me that were kind of, I'll call them promotional photos that I've used many times in biographies and personal online profiles of some of my partners. So we really got a lot of value out of that half of a day.
Awesome. And lastly, if there's anyone on the fence, or they're thinking about working with me, or thinking about getting professional photos done, but specifically working with me, what would you tell them?
That's easy. I mean, 10 out of 10 would recommend, 5 stars, whatever you call it. It's fun. You clearly know what you're doing. I thought we were going to do a few things, and you just take the average and make it spectacular in a variety of ways. So there'd be no doubt. I would absolutely recommend that they pick you and don't worry about anyone else.